there for the bird. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that'll do.
He looked disappointed. I made my player did. Got to the green, fucking lose it. Ooh.
Okay, let's put this drive in the fairway.
Fuck are you doing, Doc? Your character's legs just constantly moving.
Oh yeah, I was adjusting clubs, changing shit. Look, you know I was golfing. You know how you do.
What further? Yeah. I don't know. Come on, baby. I'll say that.
Second shot here on hole number 2.
I tell you what was fucked up about the verdict.
Yeah.
Was it seemed like they convicted him of manslaughter,
Yeah.
2nd-degree murder,
And then
3rd-degree murder or something?
that was like unintentional, something unintentional. And he's guilty on all charges. How can he be guilty on all charges if you're saying the cunt's guilty and then say it's unintentional death?
Yeah, that's gonna do.
But then the next thing you're saying 3rd degree. But yeah, I didn't understand that. You're right. I didn't understand shit of that.
Coming up here.
Yeah, because it looks to me like they just went for the highest charge. I mean, I would see why they would charge him with different shit, but with murder, you look like they'd have just picked one. I mean, that seems, I mean, like I say, I'm no murder trial expert lawyer, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, well, to be honest, I don't know a lot about it, and in all honesty, I'm glad that I don't know a lot about it, because if I knew a lot about it, that means I'm on one of the sides, do you know what I mean? Well, I don't want to be on either side of that courtroom. I don't want to, you know,
yeah.
Fuck that. I don't want to be defending no one for murder. I don't want to be fucking defended for murder. I never want to be in that position. And like I say, that's the reason that it's a good idea that I don't have a gun. Because if I had a gun, I would do some. I'm telling you, I know that it wouldn't take much for me to sit there, drink a litre of Jack Daniels and go fucking Johnny Rambo on the world. You know what I mean? I couldn't do that.
Oh, that'll do just nice. All right.
But you know, now inside, like it's like I understand the geezer shouldn't have did what he did, but in the same instance, what did George do to be in that position to start with? I understand he shouldn't have knelt on him, and I'm not saying that any of that is agreeable, and yeah, I get that. But now the justice system is like, what's a cop? A white police officer arresting a black male now in America is going to be absolutely shitting themselves. You know, they're not going to want to arrest him from now on. They're going to just, you know. Hang on, I don't want to fucking be heavy-handed. I don't want to be another George Floyd thing, you know.
Well, see, that's the problem with this whole thing. I really don't. the problem is with the media being the way it is, you only know one side of the story and one side about how people feel about it. You don't like. There's nobody on mainstream anything. Like I've never, I don't watch the news anymore, but kind of it's bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming there was no media out there going, well, the cop may have used excessive force, but he damn sure didn't murder the man. I never heard anything that took up for the police officer side. You see what I'm saying? Like, everything I heard was the motherfucker killed somebody,
Yeah, what he did was bad. What he did was bad. He did, yeah. But like I say, I'm not saying that what the copper did was fair, because we're all saying that it was bad, and it was. Like the man knelt on the geezer. The man obviously knew something was wrong when the geezer stopped moving. If you've got your knee on somebody's neck for that long, you know when that motherfucker's moving or not. I don't care how you know that, but the rest of the system now is going to be on their fucking back leg or back foot all the time, thinking, can we do this? Can we not do this? What do we do now? Human rights and all this shit. How heavy-handed is heavy-handed allowed to be?
Well, the one thing I do got to say, because right after we quit watching the one thing, I was listening to some commentary on it, and they brought up about how that dude had broke into that house on that woman's shit. Fucking held a gun to her stomach when she was pregnant.
Oh, the pregnant lady, yeah.
Or some shit, right? So, look, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not picking a side, because like I say, I don't have a dog in the race. Doesn't make a fuck to me what happened to either one of them. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't.
Oh, yeah, same.
I still got to pay my own bills. Like that guy said, I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with me. But all I'm saying is, if I've got your ID and I'm a police officer, and I see you've got a laundry list of shit that are violent and involving weapons, it ain't about, like you can sit here and go, hindsight's 20/20. Well, should he have laid on that guy? I don't think he should have, not with as many other police officers they had around.
But should that dude have put a gun to that woman's?
Well, he's not on trial for that because he's dead. But the cop, should he have done it? Probably not. But what knowledge he's got, I mean, if you're a cop, are you going to operate going, I wonder if I should protect myself? Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Do me a favour, please, Doc.
Yeah.
Could you share your voice? Oh my God. What a shot that was. Yeah, you're not sharing your voice. Someone's just come in and said they can only hear him, man. So it sounds like I'm having a one-sided argument.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Am I not sharing it on my stream either? Maybe that's why I've been doing so good. Nobody's heard me running my mouth.
Let me check my stream again. Right. Hang on. Let me check my stream again. Right, say something, Doc.
Copy that. Let's see. Include microphone audio and broadcast. Share party audio.
Yep.
I mean, where would that be under, you reckon? Let's see. Party settings.
I'm not sure. Party settings, yeah. Or broadcast settings. No, you can't be broadcast settings.
Nah, because I was just under broadcast settings. I don't see it there.
Right, I'm going to check your stream, see if your voice is... Yeah, say something, Doc.
Hello.
No, you're not streaming on yours, are you? Oh, you are.
Because I'm stuck in a goddamn menu right now trying to figure out how to...
Yeah, you definitely are.
I sound like a mean motherfucker, don't want to hear my own voice. I'm like, God, what's wrong with that asshole? I'm really not that mad. I don't know why it sounds that way.
Oh, this mic's too loud on mine. You can hear me breathing and shit.
You breathe louder than you talk. Alright, now see if you can hear me on you.
Yeah, got you, Doc. You there?
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like,
Like,
share,
subscribe.
subscribe.
Now, anyway, since you interrupted me,
Yeah,
I don't even know what
yeah.
the fuck I
Sorry.
was talking about. I'll be
We're
back. I'm
talking
hitting
about
the
George
dab
Floyd.
now and getting a beer.
Oh, you hit that dab and get a beer.
I
But
will.
yeah, that
Let's see what he
it was
does
that George
on
Stop.
Floyd who
I'm
was just
going.
saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Keep it entertaining, man.
Yeah, yeah. It was the George Floyd that was having his
here's a
opinion. You know,
6 iron from
he's
them.
saying he's on the fence. He's nothing to do with him. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter either way what happens to him with this George Floyd thing. But the geezer wasn't a nice geezer. You know, he was a bad dude, breaking into people's houses and putting guns to people's bellies with pregnant. You know, that's some raw shit, man.
Okay, good luck on
That
this
is
one. It's a
raw.
doozy.
What's my cherries? But yeah, if you're watching the stream, George Floyd, the cop that was on trial, he's uh he's um he's been found guilty, and he's probably in a world of pain right now. But so is George Floyd's family. Some crazy shit. People screaming and dancing in the streets. Yeah. Ugh. Like, share, and subscribe. Just waiting on Doc to get back.
Alright. I ain't fucking with that shit.
You done that dab?
Yeah, and I got too much up in it and fucking spilled it right on my hand. Burnt the shit out of my finger.
Shit. See, that's why there's nothing better than just getting a proper read, because like,
Yeah.
no, it's just natural.
He's got 4 feet to the cup from here.
That shit just grows like that.
Yeah, it's one of them things. I had never tried it, so I figured I'd try it out. And yeah, I'd rather just have a big fat sack of weed.
But you dab it, yeah. But like, so I'm understanding that it's like basically when you like when you're around a grow and that, and you've been trimming it and you're doing all that sort of stuff, you get this stuff. You usually wear gloves, like, and if you don't wear gloves, like, and your hands are really clean, what you can do is, if you've done that without gloves on and your hands were clean, so like you can rub it all off your fingers, and like it turns into like chalice. We used to call it chalice, and like and it was just like the harshest shit in the world, but it would absolutely like blast your head off. But it was like, yeah, but it was I can understand. That's why I think that dab's like, as soon as you hit it, you want to cough your lungs out.
Actually, it's when you blow it out. When you hit it, you really don't even know you're hitting it.
Yeah.
and then you blow it out. You're like, uh-oh.
Okay, let's send this ball on its way.
Like when you tried to blow it out.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I fucked up.
Ka-ching. Ducks on the green in one, I think.
Not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway though.
On the green in one. Nice.
Hey, I'll tell you another problem. I was talking about all these cops fucking shit up like that. It's the way they've made the law on them fuckers. It was like this one dude, man.
Done with this hole. Just gotta drive the green.
He was a state trooper, and he had he liked tattoos and shit. And that's where I heard it. I was at a tattoo parlor getting a tattoo, and he was in there, and it'd been like 3-5 years before this.
Yeah.
And we, the people locally remembered it when it happened. And I was like, I don't remember when the hell it happened. But long story short, he went to this guy's house. I wish I could remember what it's for now.
For the Eagle.
But it wasn't for nothing crazy. It was like a damn didn't show up to court for a traffic ticket or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Or I don't. Yeah, it was something simple. But them two got into it, and the guy pulled out a shotgun and started shooting at him, the cop, and so he got away as good as best he could and started shooting back at him, and he shot him.
Yeah.
I think he shot him while he was running and downed him.
Yeah.
Like cops. Well, he didn't say it outright, but he's like, I didn't. He goes, I stopped him.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't kill him or nothing. He just like shot him in the fucking thigh or something, or in the hip, like through the hip or something. And, it put him down right away, and he didn't shoot no more. Well, he arrested him and everything, and they charged him and all that. And he got sentenced for, I forget now, assault with a deadly weapon on a police officer, some shit like that.
Yes.
And then that motherfucker come back, and when he was down there, that's what he's telling me. This is how the story got started. He's like, well, I'm going through a damn lawsuit now. The guy he shot, the guy the cop shot, was getting sued by that guy. Yeah. I don't know whatever come of it, if he won it or not. I don't think the guy who got shot did, but he was just like, that's why he goes, that's the problem right there. He goes, hell, you don't kill them, they'll come sue your ass.
Yeah, he's probably fucking, he's probably crippled him with some shit in there or something. He'll probably win it as well after that trial today. I just think, I think the cop was bad for what he did. I don't think he intentionally killed the man. I don't think that was his MO for that day, to go out and intentionally kill that geezer. I don't think he should be trolled with like whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like what intentionally doing it, because I don't think he did. But someone died at the end of the day, and they need to make an example of him, don't they?
Okay, grip it, rip it, let's go.
Well, I mean, let's be realistic. Because this is something I'll be honest with you, this shit about the cops doing shit, there's been a lot more egregious cases than this one. There really has been. That nothing's happened other than they might have got fired. But I'm talking about didn't even get charged with nothing. Like you watch the guy at the hotel and about the BB gun thing. If you watch that shit, you'll be disgusted.
What was that about?
Well, this guy was an exterminator.
Yeah.
And now, granted, hindsight's 20/20. When I look back and think about when this happened, it ain't no damn wonder cops were on high alert.
Yeah.
But I won't tell you about the time it happened, so that way nothing will just take it for what it is. Well, anyways, this guy was an exterminator. He was staying at a hotel. I can't remember if he was working for the hotel or working for houses in the area.
Yeah.
He must have been something near there, because he was shooting a pellet rifle, mind you. Not a gun, a pellet
Yeah,
rifle.
pellet rifle. Yeah.
Down somewhere, either near a house, by the hotel, or on the hotel property.
Yeah.
Point was, he had the damn pellet rifle because he was a goddamn exterminator, and that's what the fuck he was doing, right?
Yeah.
Well, somebody saved him, and they called the cops, and I guess just because they didn't know what the fuck was going on. Not like people at the hotel, like just bystanders. And, well, the cops come, a little bit wired up, so they knock on the door. His old lady comes to the door. She's like, "What's going on?" And the cops just kind of freak out right from the get-go.
Yeah.
So finally they get her. They're like, "Get over here," and all that. I mean, they got fucking AR-15s, man. I'm not talking about just pistols. They're in a hotel hallway with AR-15s, like 10 of these cops.
Yeah.
And the woman's like, "What in the, Jesus fucking Christ," crying and everything. And they're like, "Crawl over here," and they're telling her all this shit. And she's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And they arrest her. And then fucking he comes out, and I guess he'd probably been 10 beers in the wind, but he was like, but he wasn't fucking like being crazy.
Yeah.
And they tell him to get on the ground, then lay on his belly, and then get on his hands they just tortured the motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then they pretty much just executed him.
Well, they killed him.
Yeah.
What?
And you want to hear the fucked up part about it?
Yeah.
It was just the one cop. All of them should have been fired. But you can see the guy had nothing on him. They could arrest him the same way they did their lady, his old lady. But
So they just like execute him.
yeah, the cop kept telling him to do shit, and he kept moving. And he's like, "If you move, I'll kill you, motherfucker." I mean, if you watch it, you'll be disgusted. I don't know why this guy wasn't charged.
Did you ever hear? Oh fuck! Did you ever hear about the geezer in England that was just after we had them train bombings and all that shit. There was like people like bombed on trains and yeah. Well, basically, like this geezer was running for the train, right? And he had a backpack on. He didn't speak English and that. He was like, he was brown skinned, light brown skinned. You know what I mean? And he was running, and MI5, someone thought he was a terrorist or something, and basically, it was just random geezer who was just from Brazil, English, and that was running for the train. MI5, I don't know if it's MI5 or armed police are chasing him, but they pinned him down and fucking because he had a puffer jacket on and his backpack. They kneeled on his shoulders and shot him in the head. Boom, 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 so he couldn't blow anyone up, and he didn't have nothing. Yeah, just because the geezer couldn't speak English and he looked a little bit like this other geezer. Honestly, true story, that is.
Yeah, I believe it.
And I think the copper got away with it as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure they did.
But to be honest, it sounds like we just had all these train bombings. There's a random geezer running onto a train and that.
Well, you know how the fuckers are fucked up, don't you? Because if you killed somebody like that and you got it wrong, and then you keep doing that same job, that just goes to show you what kind of a crooked motherfucker you are.
Yep.
Whether you get away with it or not, that's not the point. If I went after somebody and I'd done what you just said and I had the wrong guy, I'd probably cash myself out. You know what I'm saying? If I got it wrong.
He was just a student.
Yeah, there damn sure ain't no way I'd go back to work. I don't even know if I'd keep living. I'd probably blow my own damn brains out if I fucked up like that. But that sick fuck that did that, he's probably still working there. You know what I'm saying? Coming in the morning laughing his ass off, drinking coffee and shit. Fucking sack of shit.
Yep.
Looking good. Nice stroke on that one. That's your fourth birdie of the day.
That drops. My 400 as well.
I mean, hey, I ain't saying that. I don't think they're all bad, but by God, one bad one is one too fucking many. That's one too many.
But it's just a position of power. That's why I think it's it's better that our police haven't got guns, because you know what I mean. You're not really pulling people. We have got guns. We've got armed police and that. Don't get me wrong on that. And they're moody as fuck. You know, undercover cars and that, can't tell the cars.
Well, they probably think they're pretty cool in England having a gun. You know what I mean?
Mm. Oh, my kids.
They think they're like badasses or some shit. Like, yeah, we got 9mm.
No, but
an MP5.
Yeah, they're carrying like they used to have MP5s, but they've got like AR-15s or something now. Like my kids saw them, because my kids were really into Call of Duty at the time. My son was like, "Dad, that's one of the," and he told me what gun it was, and we went over and spoke to the police, and I was like, "Is it alright if you stand like have a picture with you?" And that, he's like, "Yeah, sweet." You don't get to see it. That's what I mean. But they're a bit of like, when you see them in England, it's a bit like, it's a bit scary.
It's exotic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we don't see them all the time, but you're just numb to it, because you see him probably like a couple like every day with a fucking gun on his hip.
I see regular people every day with a gun on their hip.
Yeah, so you're numb to it, like, but to us it's like, whoa, that'd be like, what the fuck?
I'd probably be one of them if I could keep extra money. But every time I get a gun, I end up having to sell the damn thing. That's too much money to just be walking around with on your sides, you know.
How much are they?
Well, the last one I sold, I paid. Well, I can't remember what I paid, because when I bought it, I bought a special holster and some clips and a couple boxes of ammo. But when I sold the gun and just the clips, actually, I think I sold everything to them. I think I sold it all for $500. But I think the gun by itself, though, was like $450. But when I originally bought it, I probably spent $600 buying fucking bullshit for it.
$450 is nothing to have the power of life and death in your hand.
I got the power of life and death in my hand. I got two hands still. I ain't crippled.
Yeah, no, but a gun is a hell of a lot easier to end somebody's day. So you can just bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? You ain't got to do shit. Or you just got to move your one.
You know, to hear people say that pisses me off. It really does, and I'll tell you why. Because if you're that big a pussy, you need to go out back right now and hang yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And I've said this before. If I thought you deserved to die from rage, I ain't gonna shoot you. And if I thought you deserved to die for justification, well, you have your due process. But all this shit of, you know, I ain't got. I mean, like I say, any motherfucker that can't handle themselves no better than that, just go on somewhere. You know what I mean? If you ain't got no more self-control than that, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Go walk off in the woods somewhere and die.
Yeah, but that's what happens to people, and that's where you get all these mad, like, people, weirdos shooting each other in, like, mad countries and that, because they do get, because they've got the option to just be able to pick up a gun and go bang, bang, bang. Do you know what I mean? And then take their own head off or something, or die at the police hands. You know what I mean? They can't shoot themselves.
My point is, just because you got the option, I mean, there shouldn't have to be a law, because the law ain't going to do nothing. It should be your damn character. Just like I said, if heroin's legal and you can buy it at every store, that don't mean you got to go fucking start shooting up heroin.
Oh no, yeah, but it would create a pandemic though of people fucking.
Let it. If people are that fucking dumb, if they're that fucking dumb, I say let them fucking do it. We'd be better off. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get them the fuck out of here now. Get all the retards out of the way.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But if you made shit like that legal, then there's so much shit that can go wrong. Just think of the crimes. Think of the spike in crime rates of people getting mugged and robbed and burglaries, just so people can afford to pay for that fix.
Fuck all that. You know what keeps me from doing everything bad?
Self-control.
Character, yes. Self-control. That's it.
Yep. I see. Yeah.
You can't legislate that. You got to teach that. You got to raise a kid that way. You know what I mean? I didn't get this way from nature. I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of nature, a little bit of nurture. You see what I'm saying? But
yeah. Well, I used to teach my kids. Like my kids were so polite, and they used to say, "What do manners cost? Manners don't cost a penny." You know what I mean? It takes more muscles in your face to frown than it does to smile.
You'll go to 6 under today.
So if you're a grumpy fucker, you're putting a lot of effort into that face. No.
Oh yeah. But what you're saying about people's not wrong. I understand that.
Yeah.
I just wish it wasn't. You know, I wish
Yeah.
there was something that.
Putt appears to be online.
Oh,
That
lovely.
is in there for the eagle. Magnificent.
But it's like, because I know for a fact if there was guns over here, the spike of fucking like people just like shooting at each other, and you know what I mean, gangs and.
Well, it's
there is
community. Do you have you ever seen a homeless person where you live?
Yeah.
Okay, you would never see that where I live.
Because they wouldn't allow it to happen. Like you'd help a brother out, sort of thing.
There's a bunch of different ways, but yeah, you just wouldn't see it. And I'm not saying somebody's gonna go murder him. That's not like go murder all. That's not what I'm saying. I mean,
bum fights.
Yeah, no crazy. I don't mean they're gonna do a bunch of crazy shit with all the bums, man. I know there ain't no bums there. Y'all are hunting men over there because you got bored with deer. Yeah, we've been shipping them over from LA for 20 years now.
It's a sport.
We got a fucking 7,500 acre ranch. Kanye just got into it. He picked up one out in Montana. So we're gonna fly out there next fall.
That was a film. What film was that? And it had Ice-T in it.
That was a great movie.
Do you know the film I'm on about?
Yeah, I do. I watched it the night it came out on HBO. I remember to this day watching that movie.
And he kills him with the quad bike as well. Like I remember that was the best bit. Like he did something to the quad bike, so when he started it, it went like it just blew the fucking petrol tank up.
He's good to go on this one. Let's see.
And
What was the name of that fucking movie?
I can't remember. It was a brilliant movie though, wasn't it? It was something that weren't run something run. I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, Google it. I'll know it when I hear it.
Oh, what is it? Ice-T. Ice-T.
Nah,
films.
he was in the second one, wasn't he? There
No,
was
it was
two
the
of
first
them.
one. Ice-T films. Let's look at all of them. As soon as I see it.
You talking about the one that came out in the early 90s, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pure. That's pure.
I've got to find this. Fuck man, he's been in a lot of films, you know.
Yeah, Ice-T don't fuck around. He's working all the time, man. He's never not been doing something. Think about it.
Yeah.
Well, in America, he's been on TV doing something ever since he was rapping. Like, as soon as he stopped making music, he was like on Law and Order for 20 years or some shit. I think.
So, you know what? I can't even find it. Do you know what? It's not even there. It's one of them little like side films or something. Ice-T film.
The movie where they hunt homeless people. Just type that in.
Ice-T movie where Ice-T movie where they hunt homeless. Surviving the game.
That's it. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, fucking brilliant.
That's an awesome fucking movie for the day, wasn't it? Well, I can tell you why it's awesome, because I still remember the first time I saw it. That's how good it was.
It was brilliant. I remember how he killed them all and stuff. And then, do you remember he was teaching him about the gun? And then, in the end, he comes, one of the blokes comes back to the streets and finds him, and he goes to shoot him, and the bullet backfires in the fucking because the chamber was blocked.
He had a sucker in it or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
He stuck a lollipop down the barrel of the gun or some shit.
Something mad, didn't they?
Something weird. Yeah, I remember something. Because it showed the inside of the barrel in that scene, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool back then.
Yeah. That was like, whoa! That film was sick.
Yeah, because it done that cutaway. It's like, oh, you didn't check the muzzle or something.
Yeah, you didn't check the barrel, and that was the thing that he taught Ice-T as well.
Yeah, and it went whoom, and then it zoomed into the gun. And this was like 92. When that movie come out? What's it say it come out?
1994.
94, yeah.
Is it 94 or 96? Let me just check again. 94, yeah. Surviving the game.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
You know, I've watched that and I've asked so many people if they've ever seen it, and like British people, and they've been like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And it was such a fucking sick film as well. And the
well, you know what's cool? If you've seen it, you're going to remember you saw it. If you saw it when it came out and you're our age, like if you just said, "You ever see Surviving the Game?" I'd be like, "Oh yeah." I just couldn't remember the name off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But I just told you the whole plot line without even knowing the name.
Great film. I loved it.
Like and subscribe if you've seen Surviving the Game.
Yeah. Surviving the Game. It is like, yeah, it was weird. It probably doesn't. It's probably not very good now, but back a day, like Doc says, it was fucking. It was on top, wasn't it?
Well, let's see, 94, we'd have been, what, 13 years old or something?
Yeah. Oh, hang on, 84. 94 would have been 10.
Alright, so you're 10, 11 years old and you watch Surviving the Game. You're going to be like, this movie is the coolest shit ever.
Yeah. Do you know what else? Do you know what else I used to love? And I used, at first, when I first saw it, I was a bit scared because I was a kid. But then I loved it, like, and I couldn't stop watching it. You remember Tremors?
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking insane. But as a
I
kid,
love the first one. The first one's
Oh
awesome.
yeah. First one, that's the only one you can watch. The second one and third, they're just ridiculous. But they go to that mad couple's house and they've got all them guns and that.
Yeah, played by Reba McEntire. Fancy don't let me down. She's in there fucking packing heat.
Whitney throws him the elephant gun.
Yeah.
Coming in for a landing on the short stop could be good.
That was a fucking brilliant film, that was.
Here's a putt to go.
Kevin Bacon was in that, wasn't it? Was it
Yeah,
Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, Kevin Bacon was in it. Fucking that one guy, you've seen him 100 times. I can't think of his name. Not doing too good with names today, but
Oh yeah, the geezer that played like his character, like his partner. Like
yeah, his
Kevin
buddy.
Bacon's partner. Yeah. The geezer, you know the geezer. Who was the geezer? He reminded me of Burt Reynolds. Oh, who's that geezer? That was
well, his name was Burt in the movie. The guy, the husband of Reba McEntire.
Yeah. He looked like fucking Burt Reynolds. That was it, Burt Reynolds.
And his name was Burt in the movie.
Yeah. No way. I love it when they go and get that, and then they go and get the fucking bulldozer, and they're trying to move everyone in that trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was great. It was such a cool film.
Man, the 90s, maybe it was just my love for the time, but it seemed like there was like non-stop good movies coming out you want to see. Like,
Yeah.
there ain't nothing I want to see comes out anymore, it don't seem like. Well, I guess because everything's that fucking DC comic book thing, but
It's the only thing that is any decent to watch is like has already been seen.
Yeah, it's already been made.
Or it goes on to something like I started watching what was that? Boardwalk Empire, and after about the first series, it was just like, this is shit.
yeah,
What is this?
I get burned out on all of them.
Oh, I started watching. I got into The Walking Dead. I was properly into The Walking Dead, and then that Neekum, whatever the geezer's name was, the evil motherfucker came into it, and I just didn't watch it after that. I thought, fuck this. I ain't into like series at the moment. I just watch YouTube. All I do. That's all I do. You've got no adverts, and if you have got an advert, what is it? Last 10 seconds?
I don't care. I'll go take a piss while it's on. You know.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I can carry on taking a shit because I'll be on the toilet watching it.
I think I quit watching The Walking Dead when that blonde girl got shot.
When
You know, the one Daryl was kind of messing around with, the young blonde girl.
Oh,
Remember she got shot at the hospital?
The hospital.
Yeah, it was like the end of season, probably 5, I guess. I don't think I watched it after that.
I can't remember what longer. I stopped it like seasons not 7, either 7 or 9. I can't remember, but I can't.
She was one of the original, I think.
I'd remember it if I saw it again.
She might have been the hot chick's sister or something, little sister maybe, Maggie or whatever.
This is our third show.
Well, did you watch the fucking show or not? It looks to me like you put that much time in it. Never one of the characters.
Who was that short-haired woman that used to hang around with Daryl?
The old lady?
Yeah.
I don't remember her
Sue
name.
or something?
Something like that. It's been a long time.
I don't remember the blonde girl with him. I remember his brother. I
remember Daryl and Rick, to be honest with you. But as far as characters' names go.
I just think when that Neekum would just like come in, it killed off some of my favourite characters, like with a baseball bat, most ruthless thing I've ever seen on a TV program. Get it? Yeah. I stopped watching it. It was a bit brutal. I loved the program until that. What was that? And it was like, bro, that's a bit. I can't watch that. Some geezer's head mashed up and stuff, and then eat geezer so hard, he's like skull fractures, and his eye pops out. And it's like, what the fuck am I watching, man?
So far, so good.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing really. I mean, the best thing I've watched on Netflix recently was fucking Castaway, and that's only because they've recently added it to the British one.
Currently 9 under par.
It took a hell of an actor to pull that movie off, didn't it?
Which movie?
Castaway.
Castaway, oh, mate, that was absolutely just nothing. Not talking to anyone for like how many hours? Like 2 hours of the film or some shit.
Was that not good? How they pulled that off? You know?
Oh, amazing.
First time I watched it, I said, if you'd have told me you was going to make a movie like this, I'd been like, what the fuck are you talking about? But damn if it didn't work.
Have you seen Phone Box?
Probably. They have Colin Farrell or something in it.
Yeah. And he's just in a phone box for the whole film. And it's just one, you know what I mean? It's just they pulled that.
I mean, you're talking apples and shit.
I like that film. And that black dude with the dodgy eye. Oh, hang on, my phone's ringing. One sec.
Nice, another green and rag. I'm liking it.
What does he think? I'm fucking retarded? I can hear it.
Yo, Doc, I gotta go. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Cool.
Fucking playing with Mr. J. I think he wants to fuck his weed dealer. Sound like he just fucking got real fixed up. Took up more than one sack. Motherfucker's got a watch on. She's talking about 2 minutes. Apparently Skid Row is coming out with a new album.
Yo. Yo, Doc.
Yeah, man, you dying?
No, I'm back now. I'll do a sound come down. That shouldn't be that bad. I didn't run this song. Have a go at this. Why haven't I done put preview? Why didn't I do put preview? I'm like 9 behind level pegging with Doc and I'm fucking not put preview.
Here's what you're dealing with for a birdie.
I think you took long enough on that shot.
No, sorry, Doc. I should have taken for a win.
That's in there for your 8th bird on the
I'm streaming again.
And a 5-foot putt for him.
5 feet left to go. How many you got in with you, Doc?
Finishing this one with a good
So, what's that?
How many you got in the chat? In the viewing?
None, I don't reckon.
And that'll keep you at 10 under.
I'm gonna come and have a look. Right. You got 2 likes already. 3 likes now.
Gotta pay the bills.
4 in front of you on this one.
I get my weed from California. Yeah. That's a tune, that is.
That's way.
Shit.
And let's see how he does on this hole.
Yeah, my driver, if you notice, the handle's orange and the shaft's orange. So I've just, my character, I'm just going to try and do all of them as orange. That's my goal. And then get bored of orange and want a different colour.
You'll be all right there.
Oh. Why did I put backspin on it? Why wouldn't it just...
Mine went backwards. I didn't even put none on it.
And to save par.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a little breather in like a couple of minutes so I can get sorted, if you know what I mean, Governor.
From way out, we're like in the burbs for that one. He's got about 8 feet to the cup.
It's just golf. Do it in between shots.
Get it.
For the birdie.
7th birdie of the day.
Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under.
This one's clacking at par 4. Am I going to get a shot back here? I think I might. Oh, I fucked it. It's going to go right off the cart path, please. Yep. Get it.
Yeah, shit.
Okay, let's give it a nice big...
Oh no, my camera's like moved itself, so like... Yeah, I'm gonna have to like end my not end my stream. How do I do it so people can't see my screen, though?
Decent here.
See your what? See your screen.
Yeah, you press the PlayStation button. Yeah, that's right. I'll be as fast as humanly possible, Doc. I just don't want to broadcast this live on air. You know what I mean? Yeah, but how long do you think he'll get now if we sentence him? What do you reckon he'll get?
Well, I really don't have no idea, just on count of what state it's in.
Why is it really that different? Like it's like each state is its own like fucking like a personal country.
Well, I gotta say, I've really not paid. I paid about zero attention to this shit. I really don't even know what he was charged with. It sounded like he was charged with 3 things.
Well, it sounds like he's charged with a lot.
But it sounded like he was charged for the same thing 3 different ways and was convicted on all 3 of them. And like I say, I'm no expert. I don't know. That strikes me as odd based on probably what would happen where I'm at.
It did sound. I didn't understand what they were charged. Even my neighbour said that. He says, "How can he be charged with with intent to do it and then also at the same
involuntarily?"
Time, yeah, involuntarily. That doesn't make any sense. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah,
and in the commission of a felony. So I don't know if it was like false imprisonment. Something must have had to do with false imprisonment, I guess. The only thing I don't know though, because I haven't really paid any attention to it. But yeah, it did just strike me as odd that it sounded like he was charged 3 different ways for the same crime and convicted on all 3 of them. But I don't, like I say, I'm not. I had to look more into it.
I'm backed up. I get my weed from California. Oof, I don't know, to push it a little bit further. Do I do that? Yeah, I think so. This is going to be a good shot if it pulls off, Doc. No, I fucked it completely. Fucking idiot. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know if it was going to be absolutely. If that was going to ping the pin, that was.
Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Good job. Here's a look for birdie. And that putt drops.
He just says that's the second consecutive bogey. I like the way this is going.
Nice putt in there for birdie. Under par currently.
Do me a favour, Sham. Hit that like button. So my pals watching me call it for Sham. Shamrock. Oh, Sham. Right, let's do that. So, okay, no, not like that. Right, let's try this. This might just be absolutely stupid, but don't go in the bunker.
This tee shot should work.
Nah, put too much on it. Motherfucker.
Okay, let's give her. Ooh, that was a little awkward on the swing there.
You dumb bitch.
Greenside sand. Let's have a nice out here.
I just think though this is the only thing I do think. I think it could pave the way for a lot of things in America to change.
That'll do just
What's that?
fine from there.
This George Floyd thing, I just think now that he's been found guilty on all three charges, they're gonna try and get him to do like 25 to life, I reckon. Because he's a police, you know what I mean? He's a police officer. They've got to make an example of this dude.
Well, he could make this, I guess. It is quite a long putt, though.
Yeah, I mean,
And it drops.
I just hope there's not more riots down to it and looting and people celebrating tonight. It's going to be shit like that in America, and I hope they don't. And if that does happen, I hope that the media doesn't publicise any of it.
Second consecutive birdie.
Because, you know what I mean, for more people to hear that other people are doing that, then it spreads like wildfire, doesn't it? It's like, oh, people are doing that, let's go down there. You know, because there is a lot of people that do that shit.
yeah, well, you know, people are fucking idiots, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You put a bunch of idiots together in a fucking group that are fucking, they'll soon get volatile and start fighting against each other to start with, you know what I mean? And that's bad enough.
Taking this one with 9 iron.
It's just a natural way of calling.
Well, I suppose it is, isn't it? Get a load of fucking fruit heads together. At the same time, give half of them guns.
Oh, come on, sit down for us.
Tell the other half the ones with guns are racist. You know what I mean?
And this one's from 27 feet.
You know, I think everybody in the world understands that everybody is equal as everybody. Racism isn't really a thing anymore. I don't see any racism anywhere really.
I know that. It's a simple thing, man. It's a very simple thing. People like to be part of a group, man. Camaraderie. And whatever the cause is, be damned. You know, there's just some people wanting to be part of a group's a bad deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But they're idiots, like. Just trying to make some interesting conversation for the viewers.
This one's par.
I don't think anyone's watching, I did. No one's. I got my mate watching me.
Moving forward.
I like this. This is an official course. This is.
For him.
Oh yeah. Now what you was
like
talking
it.
about? If people go out and act stupid, it kind of gonna. That wouldn't be the right way to handle it, would it?
Well, you can just imagine people doing that. It's, you know, I don't mean to be rude, but it is America, and you know, and people. There is a lot more people, like per landmass than in, you know what I mean. Look how many people live in England compared to the amount of people living. There's a lot more stupid people, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you average it out, like.
This one looks pretty good.
And there probably will, I guarantee there'll be some sort of riot or something tonight. Somewhere will be looted or burned or fucking,
Guys, send this
you know,
ball away.
BLM will do some shit tonight or something.
Oh man, just tap that. And he's got around 165 yards to go.
165 yards. What do I do? Nope, that's wrong. No. Right. Oh, it's gone straight as well. Yes.
This one's looking good.
That was with backspin. That didn't do shit.
Okay, this is about 160.
Yeah, we'll have to remember this course. This course is fucking pretty cool.
Come on, be the right club.
Oh, look at this.
Okay, third shot. Way to chip
Close.
that one close. Well done. And he's looking at a 17.
I don't know why she didn't just go ahead and chip it in there.
Just chip it in. Let's do this. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Shoot him again. Just the finger bang. Bang.
4 feet left.
I'm getting better because I beat you on that one.
You around with a putt.
Yeah, I had that water shot, the hazard.
Oh, yeah.
And ending things off at 13 under. Well done. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon.
Oh, I got new trousers. And 250. And a new, I don't know what that is that a Titswood or something? I've got a new tit list. Twin Cities that was fucking alright. Well, I'm gonna go and check this new club out. Set one up first.
You setting one up?
Yeah, I think we're on page 4 now. So I'm going through them backwards, and I sort of know I've done every one of them. Like, and I've just done Twin Cities. We've done Copperhead. We'll do Ocean of Memories. Yeah, I want to do all the. I reckon we might get something if we do all the fucking, all the official courses. You might get some shit like that. You got it. Jesus, got that fucking heating on again, man. I'm ready. Oh, hang on, let me check my golf bag. That's what I was doing. What did I get? It was either a 6 or an 8. Couldn't make it out. Tip list, yeah. No, it's not that one. It's got to be a 6. Equipped. Mine's equipped. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, I don't think I've got one. I think that's bullshit. It's lied to me. Because all the tip lists are locked by the clubhouse pass reward. So how could I have just unlocked that? Oh, hang on.
Well, I mean that it could be one of many clubs.
Hey, every one of them keeps. I know I've gone through them. It's saying they're all. Oh, fuck it, I don't care. I don't really use them clubs